Here is a biblet, a mini Bible interp. I read from Galatians 5, verse 22 and verse 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is. Now, if you have a tree and it has no blooms on it yet, no leaves on it, maybe it's the middle of the winter, but you know that that tree is going to bring forth fruit. Maybe it's an apple tree, maybe it's a peach tree. And what kind of fruit and the quality of fruit that it brings, well, that is all important for the grower of an orchard or the grower of a life. The fruit of the Spirit of God. What is the fruit that comes forth from you allowing God to be in and through you? In your every thought, in your mind, in your body? Well, first of all, the first fruit is love. You will have the love of God come through you. You'll know that God loves you. Now that is a profound spiritual experience. And also, through that, as it infills you, it overflows from you. And you'll be able to give love to others. You'll be literally not just one that follows God love, but one that has God love come through them and as them. Then the second fruit is joy. You will feel a joy. Well, if you know that God loves you, if you know that you're loving other people, and that will make you loved by other people, you're going to have more joy in your life than you've ever had before. But it's not determined by outer circumstance. It's something spiritual that is happening in and through you. The third fruit is peace. You will have a peace that is just an inner contentment, a satisfaction that you know that everything is going to be all right. I often say that the spirituality is the depth of your bliss in the middle of your problem. Well, if you have this fruit of peace, you know that no matter what is going on around you, that God is coming through you and through others, and it will all be resolved in divine order. And that leads to the fourth fruit of the Spirit, patience. Patience is a wonderful virtue to have, where you're not so uptight, you're not pushing so much. You just know that you know that you know that with God, everything is going to work out all right. And this leads to the fifth fruit of the Spirit, kindness. You will be kind. As you have this build up inside of you, you will not be a pushy person anymore. You'll be a person that is filled with love and joy and peace and patience, and that will overflow as kindness. People will just sense it. They'll feel it from you. They'll know that you're so real. And that leads to the next fruit of the Spirit, the sixth fruit, goodness. You will have a natural goodness. There will be nothing in you that is not good. Everything that you do will be for good, and it will produce good more than you can even imagine in human mind right now. You will be a part of something bigger than yourself, and it will be absolutely something that is right now beyond belief on what can happen. I'm always astounded at the way God comes through. The next you will have, the seventh fruit of the Spirit, is faithfulness. You will have more faith than you've ever had before. You will just know that you're not alone. And this is one of the greatest gifts that a spiritual person can receive, to know that they never walk alone, that they always have God's presence with them. The eighth fruit of the Spirit is gentleness. Well, you're going to be a gentle person. You will be so infilled with the other fruits of the Spirit that you will be this soft soul that is comforting to be around. And then the last fruit of the Spirit is self-control. See, how many times when we haven't fully realized the fruits of the Spirit, we've been out of control. Our mind is out of control. We're tossing and turning in the middle of the night. We're worried about this. We're worried about that. You will have self-control in so many ways over the lower human spirit, over addictions, over things that used to control you. You will have control. The fruits of the Spirit are ever expanding inside of you. As good as they are today, they will be better in the future because you allow them to come through more and more as you trust, as you put everything in your relationship with God. I wish you the fruits of the Spirit. I wish you a full manifestation of those. God bless you, my dear friend.